Today I want to talk about design mistakes. These are the top 5 mistakes that I see people make time and time again when they're designing their homes. The first mistake I see people making is they don't put enough focus on function. I know you want your space to be pretty, and so do I, but sometimes people get a little bit too caught up in trendy things. They love the look of open shelves, or they want to have an island with stool seating because it's what they see in magazines. But what's really important to note is, how does that work for you? Because if it doesn't function for you, then there's no point in making it look pretty, because you'll just be frustrated in the end. Focus on functionality. So a great example is in the kitchen. Think about the kitchen triangle and how you want to use the space. I like to put the fridge in the more entertaining area and keep the cooking elements and the sink in what's called sort of a cooking zone. Think about how you use the space before you make it pretty. We always start with floor plans and layouts, and then we think about materials and finishes and all the pretty things. The second biggest mistake I see is thoughtless storage location. People aren't thinking about how they want to store their items. You know, if you're gonna do a kitchen, for example, and overhaul your home and tear out the cabinets and do a beautiful new kitchen, why not spend a little extra time thinking about what drawer is going to house what element? One of the most common mistakes I see is people putting their garbage below their sink. I get it, it's a wasted space, but honestly, if there's more than one person using that kitchen, somebody else will need to access that garbage while you're at the sink, whether you're washing vegetables, doing the dishes. Put the garbage next to the sink, have a pull-out. Please think about these things before you design your kitchen. Talk about it with your kitchen designer or with your interior designer or whoever's helping you to make sure it really functions for how you use the space and that the storage is really thought out. The third biggest mistake that I see is people not budgeting enough for furnishings. Nobody wants a beautifully renovated home that's empty. What's the point? You can't live in it. Where are you gonna sit? So make sure you save money to have quality furnishings. Not everything has to be custom, but I really advise that if you can go custom with some of those pieces that will last longer in your life and in your home, then definitely do it. Custom sofa, you know, a beautiful dining table. Consider that as part of your budget when you're starting to plan for your big home reno. Let's go back to talking about storage. The fourth common mistake that I see is not having dedicated storage. And what I mean by that is, sure, you have tons of cabinets, you have tons of millwork, you have lots of furniture, but really be thoughtful and specific about where you want to put things and customize those spaces and those drawers for those items. So in a kitchen, another great example is when you have a tea drawer, why not have dividers that are the right size for the type of tea that you'll drink, or a little space for your Nespresso pods? There really is no one size fits all when it comes to design. So you really want to think about how you are using the space and dedicate the proper storage. A walk-in closet is another great example. His and hers closet. What happens a lot of the time with our clients is we design the closet and then we have them really look at it and say, hey, actually, I don't have any long hanging, so let's not do that. Let's do 2 short hanging. Or I don't like to fold my sweaters, I hang them. How you use your space is really important. So spend a lot of time assessing your own needs before planning out how you are going to design your space. The fifth common mistake that I see is something really simple and really easy to change. That's having dated cabinet hardware. You guys have seen it. It's that brushed nickel knob or that brushed nickel pole that every kitchen company puts on their kitchens or every basic builder puts in their homes. Get rid of it. Do something creative, have a little bit of fun. There's some really awesome options out there. You can look for unique hardware at antique markets, at vintage stores, or even online. Go to Pinterest, get some inspiration, look at what designers are doing. We're not doing your everyday stainless steel pulls. It's brass, it's matte black, it's shiny chrome. Whatever finish catches your eye, dress it up. That is the jewelry in your home, and it can be a really affordable way to update an entire space. that about sums it up. Those are the 5 common mistakes that I've seen lately when it comes to design. Let me know, have you made these mistakes and are you gonna fix them? Or maybe there's other ones that you see a lot. I know that the list is longer than 5, but we did 5 just to keep the video short. Let me know what other mistakes you see and we can do another video about that too. Subscribe to my channel. That's it, I guess I'll see you soon. Talk really loud. Okay.
All right, design mistakes. Go.
Okay, and recording. Didn't work. They're still talking.